Greetings. Last night I got inspired by someone mentioning a frequency being a intuition frequency, which I've had that information about this frequency for a long time, and I have not used it. I just, for some reason, was busy with all the other frequencies, doing other things, learning other things, what have you. And so I crafted this ring, which, by the way, also is a new design, which is funny because I have a lot of rings with the pyramid shape or triangle shape. I call them pyramids. They're not. I made a video of this one. And one thing about all my tools that I've gotten a lot of crazy feedback on or comments was that I don't weld my pieces. So you can see there's a little opening there, and you really don't want it when you're working with twisted wire. Perhaps other metals, other things, great. And I'm sure welding keeps things stronger. But it's a known fact that the energy can turn on welded pieces. I've gotten that from people before. I've gotten a download from it before. And finally, someone gifted me a book of Dr. Karim, who works with biogeometry and biogeometric signatures. And he mentions chapter 22 that even his drawn shapes can get um, impregnated if you bring the ends together. However, when you're working with copper, I mean, I have charged a battery with one of my generators before. I made videos about this a while back. And so that's very potent. I had put a 9-volt battery, hooked it up to the generator, and the battery got very, very hot. This was at the very beginning when I was testing things. And as it turns out, this battery had 13 volts on it afterwards. So from there on, I started saying, don't use full blown batteries, save your old ones and throw them away. So if you have 6 volts, 3 volts, whatever you have on your 9-volt battery, it will charge up somewhat, but it won't get quite that hot. So but anyway, so I crafted this ring, which was interesting. And before I was even finished with it, I started getting some insights on some things. And I was like, oh my gosh, there is something to this. The idea of it was to make a ring, but I didn't want to make another one like this. And I use practice wire. So it's not as shiny for sales. I use the brand spanking new, like here, copper wire. And either way, it works great. So this is one I will keep. But I hope I can repeat this pattern because it was pretty cool. I feel that it's got the vibe to it, and that's what matters to me more. For now, I'm going to keep it like this. Perhaps in the future, I'll make a new shiny one. um, they are different there is different informations and videos that I have proven my point of not welding pieces, and none of mine are welded, from people telling me that the energy has turned in their apartment or living space after they acquired these pieces. These are people that are very sensitive with energy, and so they could tell that the crafted frequency tools had turned on them. One lady wanted to send me her her entire order, and I said I really don't want that. I mean, I suggested to put one of my generators there and activate it in the middle of the other ones, and then the other one started resonating to my frequency generator. And checked with her a year later; she was still very happy with it, and all with a used up 9-volt battery. So things can work very, very nicely, but you have to kind of pick and choose what you're doing. At the moment, I have 20 different frequencies to choose from that I can make rings or tools. I also make frequency keys. And I always, always, always look to keep them open for that reason. There are some wonderful people that have already experienced this and the changes. And like I said, I got a download from the beginning without even knowing why. When I considered learning to weld or solder or whatever, and was really pulled away from that. And so Yeah, that's pretty much the newest thing. I thank you for watching. Have a lovely day.